Welcome, welcome, welcome to Online Business Real Talk. Bienveni, bienvenue, bienvenidos. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you're watching this, you are watching it for a reason. Time to take that leap of faith. Tonight, I have with me the most successful business owners and my beautiful coaches. Saludo especial a Ciro. You know, Ciro here quit his job in 4 weeks after becoming an online business owner. Isn't that something? Well, tonight I am the host with the most. Yes, the most successful winning team and online business. So let me introduce myself. My name is Olivia, originally from the spectacular island of Jamaica, and now living here in Alberta, Canada. I'm a mother of a precious 19-year-old girl, wife, currently working full time and studying. And yes, I still find time for what I love the most by helping people exceed their expectation and achieving their goals by earning from the comfort of their home. Our topic tonight, however, is having short-term goals and how to overcome your comfort zone as an online business owner. I have with me tonight my amazing team. So, Georgia, would you like introducing yourself?
Sure, thank you for that, Olivia. Did you say you have a 19-year-old daughter?
19-month-old, sorry.
Oh, no. Okay.
No, 19-month-old.
Beautiful. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. Hello, everybody. Um, we are Georgia and
Ciro.
yeah, and we help people all over the world. We're coaches actually here in this online world and this online business. I've been doing this now since about 3 years. I'm a mom of five. I come from a very old school European background. Before this business, I had a brick and mortar business, meaning like I actually had a physical business. It was offline. And I started this online business 3 years ago and literally paid off 30,000 worth of debt, bought an Escalade in a $3 million beautiful, gorgeous home right now. Like it's unbelievable. Introduce yourself, baby.
Hello there, everybody. My name is Tito. I'm from originally, I would say Canada, but my whole family is originally from Barcelona. I've been living here for about 7, 8 years now. Recently, I just joined this business, but I think I've broken a record there, maybe because just like to put a lot of time in it at the start. And I quit my construction job in about 4 weeks. Used to work 12 hours a day every day with a shovel in my hand, or a hammer, or a broom. Would say I was a labor foreman. I used to be a telehandler driver. I used to, work from 5:30 in the morning, getting up till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They didn't pay bad, but it's just a physical work on the body, I guess. I just looked for a change. And then the online world came. Met Georgia and introduced me to this wonderful business. And you know what? I said go. So I got out of my comfort zone, and and since that time, now I've been I think a couple of months now, and not only I quit my job, I moved out of my house. I moved into a mansion with her. I'm a father of five now, which is I'll tell you
He
one thing.
inherited 5 children.
I'll tell you one thing. It's a different story. I mean, when you have no kids and you go and you move in a place where there's kids, it's maybe harder to work in construction. I would tell you, but it's wonderful also because you'll have the love and the support of them, and it's beautiful. Actually, it's beautiful, guys. But nevertheless, this business gives me the opportunity to spend every day with them, work with them, teach them, love them, and just take care of them like a normal family would. Not working a 9 to 5. It actually gives me the more time to actually spend with my family and my loved ones than ever. So yeah, and one more thing I have to say. With this business, I retired my mother. So I'm sick of my mom getting up in the morning to go to work. It's like some people like to go to work, right? But I mean, she's already around her 60s, and I don't really want her to work anymore. So I decided to say, "Hey, mom, you know what? I'm gonna pay your wage, and
Your mother's not in her 60s. He keeps trying to make her way older. She's 59 years old. Stop lying.
okay, okay. Well, she looks 48, so
She's beautiful. That's why
yeah.
he's so beautiful.
So yeah, I'm really proud to be here, and yeah,
Tell
thank you,
them a
Olivia.
little bit about, before we go, tell them a little bit how you overcame your comfort zone and starting this new online business, right?
Well,
And what was your short-term goal? I know what a short-term goal was. What was it? You wanted to quit your job in what?
I
6
wanted
months.
to do it in 6 months.
And I told you, I said, I'll make it happen in 3 months because I'm
and it
his
happened
coach.
in 4 weeks. The
Happened
thing
in
is
4
that
weeks.
I was that's what I was like, short term goal, not long term goal, because I didn't want to work construction till I was 50.
Yeah.
Before I joined this business, I have the thought of wanting to retire at the age of 55. You know, so I have a piece of land in Spain, 1.5 kilometers of land, and I wanted to retire by making a house over there. And I always thought in my head, by the age of 55, I shall be okay. You know, it's 15 years later. Well, guess what? This year, coming up this year, I'm paying the house. I'm done paying the land, and maybe in 1 year from now, I'm gonna go to that place and I'm gonna
Not
make
maybe,
myself
we
a
will.
villa. That's what we're gonna do,
We're
right?
already building and having all that access.
So that short term was amazing. Now getting off my comfort zone,
Yeah.
I'll tell you straight up, guys. You'll never know once you get out of your comfort zone. I used to work in the Teleham. It was really comfortable, and I guess they didn't pay me really good, so I moved to a harder job, and that was totally getting out of my comfort zone. And then when I met Georgia, I guess going into this business was another it's scary because now in the world everything
He hid all his fears. He acted like he was totally okay with it. But
Exactly.
afterwards, he was like, I was so scared.
But in a way, it was like, should I do this? Should I? There's a lot of things out there in internet that they're scams.
Yeah.
So everybody's cautious on it. So I was kind of scared, you know. But in a way, I said I work in construction. I spend all my money over the weekends. I hate waking up in the morning. I hate working in the rain. I hate working in the snow. Work like it was. So I said, you know what? Why not? Just give it a chance. If I fail and I get scammed and I get robbed, at least I took a chance, right? So guess what? I took the chance, and hey, it was the gold mine. Because this business, you don't have to go bug anybody. You don't have to go talk to anybody. You don't have to knock on doors. You don't have to do anything of that. You just advertise in this business. And guess what? I was good in front of a camera. This business is not for everybody, though. This business is not for. This business is for everybody. Should I say? This business is not only for people that are not shy. People that are shy. This business is for all, because advertising, you're behind either behind some quotes or behind
you're behind a computer.
A computer, right?
Putting your ad up, and then your ad runs for itself.
Yes. So I'm very happy. It changed my life, guys, and now I love teaching others on how they can, fish.
Yeah, he's
that,
really, really, really great at helping others get started as a mentor, as a coach. I coached him personally, and without taking much time, I'll say really quick, I only had a 7th grade education. So I definitely had to get out of my comfort zone. I was not tech savvy. I knew how to work on like Facebook or Instagram just because I used to watch my family photos or go on there for putting spiritual quotes. So I definitely got out of my comfort zone. I learned how to work this MacBook Air that I had in my drawer for no reason. Training step by step. It's super, super easy. I got out of my comfort zone. And my short-term goal, my biggest goal was to get out of debt and to buy a family vehicle. And I paid off my $30,000 worth of debt and got way better than a family vehicle I ever thought, because I bought an Escalade cash. So, and then I had on my vision board moving into our dream home 2022 March, and we moved in here February 2022. So what can I say? It's real. It's possible for everybody, and join. Let's show you the way. So thank you, Olivia. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to my beautiful coaches. Awesome. So I have the most brilliant ace with me tonight. Would you mind going ahead and introducing yourself and tell us more about the topic and how you achieve your short-term goals?
Hi, Olivia. Thank you for having me today. Before I go in, I just want to say Happy International Women's Day. As we all know, today is International Women's Day. And I just want to quickly give a quick shout out to women, all the women from all walks of life, from all professions that are actually in the front line. I don't mean the war zone. It could be the war zone, but front line, I mean household profession, like wherever situation or environment you're finding yourself. As long as you're a woman, I just want to say happy International Women's Day, and keep going. We can actually do it, whatever we're doing, but we can do it. Yeah. So my name is Ehis Zeko. I am originally from Nigeria. I am a mom to three beautiful kids, and I'm married to an architect who's very, very busy with his schedule and his career. I actually came into Canada. I migrated to Canada in 2019, and I came as a student for a master's program. I went through the program because, like every immigrant, I was trying to get the dream life, trying to get to that point where, I feel like I'm living the North American dream. And I'm sure a lot of us can actually relate to that. So I finished my program, and before I knew it, I was caught up in the race. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, and I didn't like it for a minute because I actually started something so I can get the opportunity to spend more time with my family and the people I love, and actually, do the things I want to do, because I am quite adventurous, for those of you that actually know me. And I found that I wasn't able to do those things, so I started looking for opportunities out there, right? So I came across this business a couple of months ago, and I started, and I have been seeing a lot of positive results. So now, to touch on the topic that we're doing today, our short-term goal. My goal, basically, my short-term goal is to be able to cut back a lot on my work time and get to the point where I'm actually free, and retire myself before I get to 40. That's my short-term goal. I want to be able to retire myself and, live life to the fullest before I'm 40. And for me to do that, I had to actually leave my comfort zone. So when I started this business, when I saw the opportunity, when I registered for to watch the webinar, I actually took out a paper and I drew a circle, right? And I listed all the things, my short-term goals, my long-term goals. I listed all of them outside the circle. And I put myself in the circle, right? Because that is kind of like the limitations. I was really honest with myself. I know, I knew what I wanted to achieve, and I knew that, the box was where I was in at that point in time, right? So every day I wake up, I look at where I want to be, and it's outside that circle. And I just intentionally get up every day and try as much as possible to break out of that circle. Now, how do we do this? How was I able to do this, right? Our business is very well structured, right? We have a structured system that you can actually come in to learn new things. I didn't know a lot about this business before I started, right? I started and I was quickly placed with a mentor and a coach that is actually providing help, to help me navigate the system. So for those people that are trying to leave their comfort zone, we just want to say, know what is out there. And when you are able to identify what is like what you want to identify your goals, and the alternatives that is out there, you pick a system like our system that is working for a lot of people in our community. Once you're able to identify that, you take baby steps. For those people that are not as venturous and as venturous as some other people in the group, or maybe not as loud as Ciro. I know Ciro is very loud. Ciro, don't take this in the wrong way. But if you're kind of like shy, or you don't have the same stamina, you actually take it slow. I was actually the opposite. When I started, I was very, very shy. I didn't even want to be on camera because it wasn't my style. But I started networking with the people in my community. I started watching Ciro. I was watching Georgia. I'm like, I like some things, and I started copying. So when you're in the kind of environment, you pick, right, and use that to improve yourself. So you have a community that is behind you. You're learning. You're gradually stepping out of that comfort zone. It helps mentally. It helps physically. It helps psychologically for you to be able to move steps closer to your goal, to your goals, right? So for me, My short-term goal is actually retiring before I get to age 40. And I still have a couple of years to actually achieve that. And with this business, it is possible. I see myself doing that in a couple of years. I'm already seeing results, and I know with time it's going to like take off. And I am super, super, super excited for that. So yeah, thank you, Olivia.
Thank you so much, Ace. That's awesome. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, who doesn't want to retire like before 65? I want to retire at like 35. No, I'm 35, but yeah, it's possible, right, Georgia? You set short time goals because with my short time goal, I want to have a beachfront home in Jamaica, you know, right? And we all go there on a trip. Isn't that awesome? Yes. Yeah, thank you so much. So we have with us Angela and Mary. Do you mind going ahead and introducing yourself and telling us more about yourself?
Hi guys, my name is Angel.
And I'm Mary.
Thank you for having us tonight. And for us, it's very blessed to be in this group. So we started this business last year. I think end of the year, and since then we start see changes in our life. We start see that uh, different things that we never see before. So and when I when I started, I'm working in the company where we programming a lot of machineries. So, but I work a lot of hours. Sometimes I work 11 hours. Most of the time it's 11 hours I work, 6 to 5, and sometimes I come tired. And I don't have much time to spend with my wife, and I reach the point where I say to myself, "It's the time to look for your family. It's the time for give you more time to your family." So, and I started basically, my first step was pray to God to show me the way, show me the right business. And then couple months after I started praying, I saw the ad was Georgia, and then I keep see the videos, and I think I take 3 months watch the videos, the repliers, and then I take the step, and I desire, and then I talk to my wife, and then together we jump, and since then we start see how God is guiding us in our short time, or it's uh, half time to go for vacation or spend more time together and do our things what we love to do. We love travel too. We love spend time together too. We love go walking and take our vehicle and go for drive, and that's who we are. So that's in a short, and that's the time we take right now. And in this time, our main thing is uh, see our beyond what God has for us. What do you want to say?
Thank you for having us, Olivia. Um, Thinking of our short-term goals, Angel's did most of the legwork in this for this business. He did all the researching, and his desire was for us to. We spend a lot of time in church. We have a lot of activities throughout the week, so that doesn't leave us a lot of time after work to spend time together and do things. So that was our goal, is to cut back the hours and eventually having this business compensate for our wages. So that's our short-term goal. And the training, it was amazing. We had goals set, what we wanted to achieve by the new year. And I think it's important to have those goals and to reach those goals if you want to advance, to set that. And so we worked it tab by tab and to accomplish a certain amount by the new year. And that we did. And so we feel good about that, to see our ads up and running and seeing progress in that. And yes, getting out of our comfort zone, that I think we just have to not let it bother us what people say, what people think about us being in front of the camera, or what we're saying, or what we're advertising. I think if we know what we're doing is to benefit us and for our good, then we just need to continue on and take that step and get out there and to do the advertising that we can. So thank you for having us, Olivia.
Thank you, Olivia.
Thank you so much, Angel and Mary. God bless you too. I love when we have believers from all walks of life, knowing that God is real and He is awesome, and without Him, we cannot do anything. I remember when I came across Georgia's ad, I saw it and I'm like, okay. And I click skip ad. And then I went on to continue doing what I was doing. And then another ad, and I'm like, skip ad. And I'm like, okay, it must be a reason why I keep seeing this ad. So and then I spent some time and I actually watched it. And I'm like, I wonder if this is a scam. But then there was one ad that really connected with me when she had other people in the video. I'm like, okay, it's legit. So then I went on and I did some more research. I dig so hard. Honestly, I did. And then I'm like, okay, this is legit. I have to check it out. And I am so happy I did. Thank you. Yeah. So I have the beautiful Esther with me here. And Esther, do you mind going ahead and introducing yourself and telling us a bit more about why you chose this business as well?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anthony and Esther. I'm part of Anthony and Esther. We started this business it's going to be close to a year ago. And we are very excited to be here because we know it's God sent, because we're always praying for something that we could do from home and that I could stay home with my kids, right? And me and my husband, we love to spend time with each other and with the family, and to work at church as well, right? We do a lot at church as well, and helping people. That was always our aim, right? But sometimes when you have only a small income for yourself, you can barely do the things that you need to do for your own family to provide. And me always working a 9 to 5 job, it was not easy to do that. So when we came across Georgia's ad, I was thinking a little bit, but when I seen her, how she was handling it with 5 kids, I said to myself, wow, this is legit. And I had been into something before that was a scam. And some people, they asked me, like, how did you get over your fear from being scammed to try something new? You got to believe and you got to get back up. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, as long as you get back up and learn from it, right? And my short-term goal was to stay home with my kids, and you know what? I have been able to do that. And thank you very much to Georgia and Ciro that have been there every step of the way to teach me, because I'm not tech savvy at all. I have learned a lot through the past few months. And it's all about getting out of your comfort zone and making a goal and making it happen. And don't worry about what people say on the side of you. As long as you know that you are making the right move and you're doing the right things, that's all that matters, because people always will talk. As long as you know that whatever you're doing is legit, and that's making your life better with your family, and as long as you do it as a thing that you can provide for your family and doing better for your family, and that's all that matters. And for me, it was in the beginning, I had a lot of skeptical people around me, and to be honest, it did hold me back, but I have learned so much. It doesn't hold me back anymore, because I know the only one that works for my success is me. I'm not gonna let people hold me back anymore. I'm here to help those that I can, and work for my own good, right? So that's all I would have to say.
Thank you very much, Esther, and congratulations on your successes. That is amazing. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Angel and Mary and Esther are a part of a church community. That's amazing. I am too. Me and my husband. I'm on my choir, and he plays the bass guitar. So church
And I
is a
play the
big part of
drums.
our family. What's that?
And I play the drums.
Oh, we have to start our own church. Ciro, are you going to become a pastor?
Oh, he'll be
Not?
awesome. That he'll play the guitar too. He'll sing.
Oh yeah, he's a singer and a guitar player. Yeah, yeah.
He'll be one of those really rowdy pastors that like,
Louder.
yeah, the ones that like scare you out of your, but they wake you.
Awesome. Well, gracious, the most gracious. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Do you mind introducing yourself and talking a bit about our topic?
Hello, everybody. My name is Gracious Hule. Originally, I'm from South Africa. I now live in Toronto, Canada. I am a mother of two beautiful girls, 17-year-old and a 7-year-old. Going to the topic, my short-term goal was like to have a business that I can have more time with my kids and have more time to take care of my mom and stuff around. And how I overcame my comfort zones was to do what I'm doing right now, because I wasn't like good to face people and be doing what I'm doing now with the thank you, God.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much, Gracious. That's awesome. And that's fine. You'll get over that fear. I had it too. You know, look at me now, all chatty.
One of the things I want to say as a coach and helping people earn online and helping people get into this online world, you don't have to come on here. We just do it for fun, and we want to inspire people. We want to show people how our lives have changed. But the fact that Gracious or Olivia or anybody on here didn't go live before, and they want to step out of their comfort zone and do things like this. This is fun and this is exciting. But in the background, you don't have to, go live, or you don't have to do things like this. We have Google, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have Pinterest, we have all these social media platforms. We teach you. So I want to make that clear. And it's literally, you can just write out literally an ad and text, and somebody clicks on your ad and they're taken to your website. But I know Gracious is doing absolutely incredible. I was happy to see her today. I'm like, what? You're here? But like I said, you don't see Gracious much because she's just doing her own thing in the online world behind her computer. For her to come out and do this is fun. And we thank you for coming out, Gracious. You're absolutely incredible.
Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate your presence. Awesome. All right. Well, we have Top Man Leon. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, Leon. He's my fellow Jamaican. He's from the parish, as Usain Bolt. He's no regular guy. So go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us more about the topic.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Olivia, for that introduction. As she said, we're both Jamaicans, and I am from the parish of Trelawney, same parish as Usain Bolt. And I've been in this online business for close to a year now, pretty much like Esther. And it's been amazing. And our topic tonight is, pretty much having a short-term goal. Well, having any goal at all, short-term or long-term, it's very important. It's something that you need to do, like have it written down or something, right? And your goals don't have to be big. It could be simple. It could be you want to have like a few leads in a month or something like that, or whatever it could be. You just have to like write your goals down and work on it, work towards achieving your goals, I should say, sorry. And getting out your comfort zone, it's pretty much like what we're doing right now. Even with Grace, she's like new towards like video cameras and our on our lives, and she's getting out of her comfort zone. She's learning. She's being like more bold. And for each and every one of us, it's Olivia's first presentation on our live, and she's doing pretty good so far. So anyone can do this business. It's for anyone, and it's important for you to start something new because learning you can never learn too much, and we're learning as we're going throughout this business. So this is something for you should definitely try out. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Leon. Always short and spicy. I know you have a lot more in you. And I love your story about building that house for your mom back home because that's my
Absolutely.
husband's dream too.
Absolutely.
And he's almost finished. So that's awesome. Yeah, thank you. So I have with me Ruth, the most inspirational person I know who is a part of this business community. Thank you so much, Ruth, for joining us. Introduce yourself.
Hi, yes, thank you. Hello, everybody. Yes, my name is Ruth Lesama. I'm a mama 10. I live in Wisconsin. I'm a healthcare caregiver, and I have my online business. When I started this business, I was amazed on how easily it runs. I look forward on quitting my job. So as having a short-term goal, that is my goal to quit my job just because I need to help my husband on taking care of the kids and helping them have more time for them, for me. And I would like to travel and enjoy my kids. I've been working as a caregiver for about 22 years, like I was 15. And now I'm looking forward to enjoying my kids. And that's one of the goals that I have. I want to quit my job. And also, when I got into this business, I am a very shy person. I don't show it so much now because I'm learning how to get out of my comfort zone. Like Georgia said, you don't have to do these lives, but I decided to do it on my own free will because it gives me more self-esteem and I can do anything I want if I put my mind to it. So I said, if I really want to succeed and do something for my family, I have to get out of the way and get my fears away from me and go for it and get out of my comfort zone so I can proceed of my dreams that I want to do, like quit my job and spend more time with my kids and spend more time with my husband because we do spend apart a lot. I don't see him that often, and when I do, it's just 2 days in a week, and that's it. So, yes, that's all for me, Olivia. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ruth. You see, if you have a dictionary and you research the word determined, Ruth's photo will pop up on that. Honestly, this lady is so determined. She works so hard. Man, I thought I worked hard. But when you set your mind to something and you know it works, and I know the system works, honestly, you give me goosebumps. Well, thank you so much, Ruth. Well, I have the beautiful Nadia with us tonight. Nadia, would you mind going ahead and introducing yourself and give us some more information?
Hi, guys. So my name is Nadia. I'm originally from Russia. I've lived in Canada for many years now. I'm a mom of two, and I bake cakes. My husband is a truck driver. So why we jumped on this business is, well, mainly because the world is changing a lot and everything's going online. And we start seeing that, exchanging your time for money is not 100% working anymore, right? You do need this extra stream of income these days to be able to afford things that you want to have, to travel, whatever you want to do, right? So that's pretty much like we have a dream to travel in the future. So that's one of the reasons why we started learning about this business. But we are brand new and we're still going through training. So I can't tell that I'm came out of my comfort zone yet. But yeah, I'm looking forward to learning more and see what other people do and copying that. So I can get the success that other people get in this business. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Nadia. That's beautiful. Yeah, for me too, why I started this business, life is expensive. Like everything is just so expensive, from oil and gas, like insurance, food, everything. And like we just need, my husband is a nurse by profession. We needed a second source of income, even though we both work full time. So that's why I did this. And I didn't have time to do another job, honestly. We're trying to find time, not to lose more time doing another job. And then we have a young child that we need to spend time with her. You know, it's amazing watching her passing her milestones and stuff like those. So yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. I see someone. Is that Paul and Erica and a beautiful girl in the background there? Thank you so much for joining us. Do you mind introducing yourself and giving us some more information about the topic?
Hi everyone, my name is Erica. I'm part of Paul and Erica. I'm a stay-at-home mom and with two children. And yeah, my short term of goal was, to help my husband financially. So, he can eventually work part-time or not even work at all. Because we've been in this business for such a short period of time and I'm already seeing so much success. Sorry, my babies. So, and yeah, with this business, we have trainings step by step, so anyone can do it, You just gotta stop dreaming and start doing and work for your dreams. So yeah, that's for me.
Thank you very much, Erica. Yeah, so as she said, stop dreaming. You got to make it happen, and I've matured so much as the time have passed. And all I know, fear can be so crippling and not allowing you to attain your goals. And if I'd allowed fear to control me, I would not have had all these successes. And not only that, having all these amazing and beautiful business partners. So, before I started this business, going live, I've never done it on social media before. And look at me go. So, you said personal growth, you overcome these fear and I have been the person to not start a conversation, and I've been the one to initiate this conversation with strangers, and it has been amazing. And I'm so happy that I have been able to mentor quite a bit of my business owners too. So this is helping me to be more confident, open-minded, and the fact that this system works and it is legit, because of course you get your tax forms and stuff. So it gives me the motivation to wanting to share and let everyone know more about the business. But thank you so much for everyone for joining me tonight. Georgia, is there anything that you'd like to share?
Sorry, I missed what you said.
She was asking if someone else would like to share anything, and I would like to share something. Would you like to share something too, Erica?
No, I'm okay.
So I know there's someone else trying to join, and I know that somebody else is coming on. So in the midst, as somebody is trying to join, I'd like to say a few things on here, me being the coach. So 1 second. So one of my biggest successes in this online business is seeing all my business partners succeeding. Like as Olivia's just been going through everyone, I'm wanting to jump out and say congrats. Everybody who she's been talking to literally has had buyers, had sales, 3 contracts being signed. Congratulations, Esther. Congratulations, Erica. 3 contracts signed. 3 contracts signed. So, so many business partners have been having that successes. And Gracious, I know, is getting started with her training. Leon has had many leads. Angel and Mary, I think like they had 23 leads in such a short time. Oh my goodness. And Ruth got a buyer. Olivia got a few buyers and even a couple of contracts being signed. So I am so, so proud of each and every one of you. And I am very, very grateful to have this knowledge that I now have in the online world. There's so many people out there who think the online world is a lot harder than what it is. And it's not. It's not very difficult at all. A lot of times, there's something called scarcity. Have you ever heard of that, guys? In the businesses or in the online world, they try to put scarcity in you. They try to make it look like you have to buy something now because it's going to be gone tomorrow, or you have to do this training and you have to spend a whole bunch of money on that training, or you're not going to succeed because that's and other businesses aren't like us. Well, I'm going to tell you the truth and what I found out about even the offline and the online. Scarcity is fake. And we don't do that. And that's why I always say my team has full of integrity, because even in our business and our model, we show you it's not about scarcity. It's about agency. If people want to buy the products, if people want to buy in, okay, we're an attraction marketing business. We don't bug, reach out, or say, buy my product, join this business, anything like that. So I absolutely love that. And another big thing is about that, scarcity is a lot of companies will say, well, you got to go to this training and it's $5,000 and there's a monthly fee and this and that. We don't have a monthly fee and it's not $5,000 training and this and that. Your training is pretty much free, to be honest with you. When you get in, you get all the training expertise. So many of my business partners, there's a training site that's updated constantly. So for anybody thinking that the online world is so hard, no, it's not. It's very, very easy. We're going to show you everything, how to get started, how to make an incredible income, how to surpass your current income, maybe 2, 3, how to build a villa in Spain or a beautiful castle in Jamaica by the beach. Me and her was texting backstage, I'm coming there. She's like, oh, 6 months, it's already built. To have these dreams and to actually, for it not to just be in a daze and in Disneyland, one of those like just in another world, it's actually possible. Because everybody in my family would look at me like, I'm crazy. What are you saying? You're going to be a millionaire. You're moving into $1 million home or whatever. Like I'd show them my vision board, what I would talk. It's like, and now people see it like, she did it. She did it. She actually did it. And guess why? Because I got out of my comfort zone. I made short-term goals, and those short-term goals that I continue to complete led up to even bigger goals. And I joked about that. Me and Tito joked about that. I was like, we was walking in the park. I did the $30,000 worth of debt. I paid that off. I bought the Escalade. We moved into a $3 million home. You fired your boss. You fired your mom's boss. Next thing, we're going to say we bought a jet. It's like, it's a joke, but I bet that's going to happen. I bet that's all going to happen.
I want my own jet.
Yeah,
Why
exactly. But
we keep on joking that in the garage there's already a Ferrari.
Yeah, we keep saying there's a Ferrari there. But I know Esther wanted to say something real quick. We're still waiting on another business partner to join.
She's working on it.
Yeah, go ahead, Esther.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, for a lot of people, I know they're afraid of getting out of their comfort zone, but they don't know how it feels once they're out of their comfort zone. For me, it's like cracking an eggshell, right? You just getting out of that shell and to actually feel free to fly, right? And sometimes people, they think that having success is overnight. No, it doesn't happen like that, because you're not prepared just like that, right? And for me, it has been like a big journey. Like, I gotta build up my walls before I gotta go somewhere, right? And it's process. And I see a lot of people, they just want to jump in there and they just want to be like, oh, I did it already, I did everything. No, let's stay close to your coaches and to the ones that have already had leveraged the success, right? It's very super important to know, to follow the lead and to know what you're doing, because I see, like, especially now that I've been so close with Georgia and Cedar and all the people on our team, it's very important to stay connected and just be connected like all the time, even though you sometimes might not feel like at the moment, we all have our moments, but it's so important to stay connected. If you're not connected, like at least do something for your business every single day. Like it has helped me so much. And, I have been achieving above and beyond, and I'm very grateful to God and to Georgia and Cedar to have so much patience with me because I'm not tech savvy at all. I'm just learning, but we are all here to grow together as a team, and I feel like we're a big family.
Thank you so much, Esther. That is true. We are a big family from all walks of life. Thank you so much. So, Georgia, do we have someone else coming in?
We do. We're just waiting on them. They're just having a little technical difficulties, but they did want to come in and say a few words. Did anybody else have anything to say?
I could say something.
Okay.
So when I started this business, not many people like to talk about what they start to anybody, right? But I don't know if it was a mistake or not, but I did. I went out and the first thing I got to this business, I went in there and I said to everybody, guys, I found this cool business. I'm going to retire. I'm going to become a millionaire in less than 3 years. I'm going to just go hard. And everybody, not just one single person did say, everybody said I was crazy. They made fun of me. They put me down. They even made stories about me being a clown. They even put pictures of me, of somebody else with my face, and then different things out on the media out there, laughing over me. And hey, I felt like discriminated by a lot of people, and sometimes it made me want to stop, but I didn't stop. So if you're constant with what you do, if you keep going, constant will make it perfect. Consistency will make perfection.
No, sorry, go on.
I'm just saying that my message to everybody is that if anyone's going to put you down, everybody's going to tell you stuff about you or stuff, you just keep going.
They're not going to pay your bills. Believe me, there's times when I was like, you know what? I'm shy about my business. I don't want everybody to know. Or I was even shy to kind of say I was a mentor and coach too. And I was like, they're not going to pay my bills. They're not going to pay my rent. Why am I shy to say who I am and what I am? Okay. But honestly, people don't pay me to coach them. That's not it. But I'm just saying, like, I was just kind of shy about my whole business because it's the online world and everybody thinks it's a scam. Everybody's like, oh, it's MLM. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, we're affiliate marketing. We're attraction marketing. We don't do anything. Yeah, I was like, it's not. I didn't know what MLM was before. But yeah, so thank you for that, for this, Olivia. And I think we have our beautiful online business partner just joining.
Melissa.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, Melissa.
Thank you for waiting for me. I was trying to get in. So I just wanted to jump on quickly before I go to bed because it's 11:06 here. But I'm very new, meaning I think I started in January or so. I just received my products. But my short-term goal is really to quit my job. So I've wrote everything down. And that's one of the things I've wrote down. And I've set the goal that next year around this time, I'll start deciding on a date and sort of working towards it. Where am I from? I'm Canadian background. My dad is Jamaican, mom is German and French Canadian. They're in healthcare. My dad's a truck driver. I work administration, and I've been doing that for 20 some years without giving away my age. I'm still in my 20s. But outside of that, it's really just to quit my job and spend more time with this one here. And that's all.
OMG, he's so cute.
He was ready to give away my age.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Melissa, my fellow
Thank you.
Jamaican. See,
Yeah.
this business have you meeting people from all over. That's awesome. Yeah. So thank you so much everyone for joining us. If you have any questions, you can reach out to either of us. Our websites are below each individual's photo. We do have live every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can always watch our webinar. It is 90 minutes free of cost. If you have any questions, just reach out to us and we'll be happy to give you all the details that you need. Thank you so much. So, Georgia, anything else you'd like to add?
I would just like to just reiterate what Olivia said, because that's where we all started. We all simply took 90 minutes of our time. Me 3 years ago, Olivia a few months ago. Each and every one of us has our own story, and we're succeeding above and beyond. And simply following the same step we're telling you to do is go to our free workshop, watch the 90-minute session, see what this business is about. We're real people living here in Canada, US. There's people from Germany, there's people from all over Europe, the Philippines, Africa, all over. This is global. You don't have to have certain education. Your English doesn't have to be perfect. We even have certain groups for people who don't speak such good English. Our training and even the workshop can be watched in different languages. If you go ahead and go to our website, mine says georgiaandciro.com, or you can head to my bio, click on that link, add your name and your email, and you'll take it to the workshop replay right away. You can watch the replay ASAP. And I hosted that replay. If you go onto any one of my business partners' websites and add your name and your email, they're gonna be your mentor, and I'm gonna be your coach, me and Ciro. So you go there, and when you hit there, and if your English is not too well, hit the CC in the corner, and it's gonna give you subtitles in whatever language you want. So we also did that so we could show that we're global. And then when you're done, you decide if this is for you, because this has changed my life. I have the hugest testimony in the world that this business is so amazing. There's incredible products. There's an incredible training site. There's an incredible business plan, and it's real. It's legit. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a MLM. It's not a get-rich scheme. Although if you put a couple months into this, you're going to skyrocket.
Let's just say it's an investment.
So, yes, of
Investment
your time,
for
your effort. So if we can do it, so can you. So to anybody who is on here, you can reach out to them. He's gonna do the muzzle. You can reach out to them, or you can reach out to me. And if they has set this video on their page and you see this, it means they are a mentor and they can help you get started. So just head to their bio, to their website, or reach out to them personally and ask them for the free workshop. And you can watch us live or watch the replay ASAP. So thank you for hosting, Olivia. This was amazing.
It was amazing.
Thank you all. I love you all.
You guys
You're welcome. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night or morning, wherever you are. Bye.
All around the world.